Hi guys, welcome to Gardening with Stacy. I just wanted to jump on real fast and go ahead and do a follow-up video of the green bean bed that we replanted. It's been about a week, so I just wanted to show you guys all the progress. So if you remember, it was last week that we pulled all the old green beans out because I didn't like the way they looked, and I felt that I had enough time to replant everything. Today was still close to 100. So definitely I feel confident in that decision. Everything so far in the bed is just looking really good. Most all of the seed that I planted has sprouted. So still some spots that um, we could have some germination, or there could be a green bean that still needs to pop up. But anyway, so I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys a look at that. So here's 2 rows that I planted. Trying to get you guys some good view without having to. You can see that 2 rows, and then let's just walk over here. And got another 2 rows right here. And everything's looking really nice. The color of them are looking really nice, so I'm super happy with that. If we come down to the soil, let's see if I can get my hand here. Let's see. So if we come here, we can see that, the soil is wet, definitely very moist. The one thing that I wanted to say was that as like usually probably I would say the first 2 weeks after I plant, I do hand water on top of having the water go in my ditch rows. That's just because I want to make sure that the seed gets really soaked. I want to make sure that the plants, but we're talking about green beans. So the green beans, I just want to make sure that they have a lot of water getting to that seed to give them just the best chance, to grow. This is their beginning stages where they're growing. So, I will water, and right now I'm watering every other day, but then probably, I would say consistently every day I'm coming out and I'm watering right on top of where you see them germinating. I'm just giving them a little bit of water. I have a what you would call a garden wand, so it attaches to the garden hose. So I take that wand and I just give it a little bit of water right on top. I'm gonna flip my camera around so I can kind of show you here. But yeah, so like here's where the automatic like water system runs, and shoots that water out of there, and then my water just runs down to the ditches. But when I use my wand, I literally will take it and water right where the green beans are planted. So all of this area, all the way up and all the way over. And I do that, again, just because I want to make sure that they have just the best chance to be really healthy green beans. And then the next thing I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about was about whether or not at this stage, which we can see that they're little, right? They're little plants. Whether or not we should net this bed. So a lot of times I will net because I want to keep the birds from coming in. Literally, they'll come in and they'll just pull the whole thing out. Like, so you'll walk out here and they don't even eat it. A lot of times they just pull it out and they leave it right there for you. But so that would be why I would net. Another reason why you might net is if you have squirrels, if you have rabbits. Definitely, I highly suggest that if you have rabbits, you want to net. So I'm going to take you over here to, this is my lettuce, and I do have this netted, because again, the birds, but this is, actually, it's kind of a garden insect netting, and this is like my first year of using that. I really like it. You can also just get what we would call bird netting. Um, and the bird netting would work out just fine too. That's what I've used in prior years, and it's worked just fine. So there's pros and cons to netting. Of course, the pros are going to be that your green beans would be more protected. You're helping them get, you know, you're keeping them from things that, could come in and eat them or come in and take them. The negative would be that it is more work. Every time you come out to the garden, you're going to have to take the net off, and then put it back on. The one thing about the netting though, especially with green beans, is that you only have to use it for maybe a couple weeks, because you want the green bean to get a little bit larger. Usually birds won't take your plants when they get bigger. They just want them when they're like little seedlings just sprouted. That seems to be what I've learned over the years, that's when the birds get them. But rabbits will definitely get in your garden at any stage. So if you know that you have rabbits, probably keeping a netting on your green beans is going to be something that you do the whole time that you're growing them, because rabbits will get in. They love green beans. It seems to be one of their favorite vegetables. You'll notice little nibblings in the green beans themselves. The plants, they like the leaves. They will take it down to nothing. You'll just have like a little nothing in the ground. And green beans don't really grow back really well. So if they were to do that, it's not like you just leave it and like that pepper plant is, coming back. Green beans don't do that very well. So again, there's pros and cons. I am still a little bit unsure if I'm gonna net or not right now. I haven't noticed anything in this bed, so I am probably thinking that until I see the signs of anything getting in here, that I'm not gonna net this time. But at the sign of anything getting in here, I definitely will be putting a net on. And if you have a trellis, you can just trellis it, you see my trellis right behind me. So that's going over the green bean bed. Right on top of that trellis is where I would lay my netting. And then I would secure it on the ends with a rock or, just something heavy that the animal can't get through. Just to keep your bed safe, keep your green beans safe. Again, I don't know where you live. I don't know what, you deal with in your garden. I know from my prior experience, it's been rabbits, which we have pretty much rabbit proofed our garden. We've built, like a border just to keep rabbits out. But, birds fly. So until I get a fully enclosed garden, which, someday I want, with just like a chicken wire on top, so it still get all the sunlight and all the rain and all the stuff. But that would be the only way that you really keep birds out. Squirrels, what else? Gophers. There's all kinds of things. You just never know what's getting in your garden. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and you guys all have a great day.